Hello everyone and welcome to Erebus Gaming. We've got some Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends here for you, and this is a guide on how to get Diaochan's Secret Weapon at a very low level of 28 on the Chaos difficulty. As you can see, she's level 28 there, and the way to do this is weapon management. As you can see, I've got two 4-star weapons and they have been heavily fused to allow me to speed run through this. Now the objective is to defeat Zhang Liao within 8 minutes of starting this. So, go in free mode and get Red Hare. That is the first thing you need to do. If you don't have Red Hare, you will not be able to do it fast enough. With Red Hare, you want to go straight to the first enemy officer. I found that he is weak to my affinity, which is really useful. So wait for him to do an attack on you and try and build that rage up. With the abilities that I've got, it gives me a boost to my rage and my musou, which is a massive requirement. That boost wasn't very good, so I'll do it again. There we go. And with Diaochan and her weapons, what you want to try and do to break that affinity is get him in the air and do your square, triangle, and repeat triangle until it's done. And then it should cut about 3/4 of the affinity down. So we're just taking out Zhu Rong there, straight onto Red Hare, straight down to rescue Diaochan's father, and we have to take out Li Su to do that. Now another thing with Diaochan is she's incredibly weak and her attacks are not very good. Her main benefits are the alternate musou, that's the standard musou. Try not to use that one, try to use the alternate because it does a lot of damage. When they're in the air and weak to you, you want to do your square, repeating triangle. You want to break their affinity because the swift attacks on any character is pretty solid. And her final useful moveset, excluding the rage, is square, triangle. That's a X attack and it'll give her a boost to attack speed and power. And they're very useful. So after you've defeated this enemy officer, you want to hang around here. I'm just boosting myself, waiting for this other enemy officer to appear. As you can see, I've got 2 musou bars full and my rage full. I'm not going to use my rage yet, I'll show you when to use that. You want to take out Li Men with the alternate musou. If you give yourself a little booster as well, you'll be able to rinse that life. I mean, look at that. Oh, sorry, the skills that I've got are the attack boost, defense boost, health boost, and more damage to enemy officers. That were a complete fail. That I don't know why I was in the air jumping. But as you can see, he's now down. That'll open these doors. You take a right after these doors and you'll come into a trap. This is where you want to use your rage because those ballistae will slow you down. So you need to take this enemy officer out as fast as possible. You need to wait for the cutscene. Here's the cutscene that's gone. I don't think cutscenes are included into the total time, and I'll be able to show you why I think that when we get to Zhang Liao. So we've got to take out Wang Feng. You can take out Wang Feng very easily with your rage attack if you control it very well. Diaochan's rage is pretty powerful, but it is quite hard to control because it's got a lot of speed on it. Jump straight back onto Red Hare. Unfortunately, I got hit by a ballista there a bit. These gates will open, go straight past this enemy officer. Don't even bother with him. Try and build your musou up a little bit if you can. You want to go to Guo Si. Once you take out Guo Si, the other gates will open, these ones in front of you. Fortunately for me again, he is strong to my affinity, so I can build my rage rather quickly. Just need to wait for him to attack me. And there we go, do the switch, that'll boost it. It's also now weak to my affinity, so now I can use this move to break that affinity that he's got. As you can see, very easy to break. And a nice little combo with this is the alternate move, so just before you send them flying, it will pretty much wreck them. Nearly took him out there, so we're just going to finish him off now. And this next bit is a pain as well, you need to time this right. Back on Red Hare. If you've got a musou bar full, it's very useful. You want to run straight past Hu Zhen. You want to go to the first gatekeeper. When you get to the gatekeeper, straight away take him out with an alternate musou, or in my case a jumping musou. Both work as long as you hit him, of course. The jumping musou is slightly faster, and what you want to do is you want to take a left then a right. Get Fan Chao in if you want. We're going to use the rage attack here, but it's very important because you're such a low level to use your rage to the brimp and then hit it with the rage attack. Give yourself a little booster, get behind Hu Feng because he's got a cloud on him, he's very strong, and you should be able to weaken him a little bit. When your rage is getting low, hit your rage attack and you should be able to take him out in one fell swoop. That is very important because you can waste a lot of time trying to take this guy out because he does take a lot of the beating. So you need to make sure you hit him hard. and that's the best way that I've come up with. Now you have to wait for not a cutscene, more of an in-game dialogue. You need to wait for these gates to open. Once these gates open, Lu Bu will be there and he will come onto your side. And what you need to do here is, I thought you could just skip straight away to try and save time. However, you need to wait for Lu Bu to smash the aeroblast before the next scenes conclude. If you don't do that, Lu Bu will get stuck and you will run out of time. So I took out Zhang Ji there whilst waiting for this cutscene to go through, and I'm gonna now go and take out my Richan. And the reason that I want to take this guy out, or at least keep him distracted, is so Lu Bu can go straight past these two into the aeroblast. Once you take out the aeroblast, then you want to do a massive run all the way up to the top of the map, as you will find out now. So again, Lu Bu's enraged, he goes absolutely nuts on this. Diaochan is obviously infatuated with her and will not stop at anything to make sure she's safe. So here I've got them two controlled now. As you can see, once I've got those two controlled, the aeroblast open, grab Red Hare, jump straight onto him. With Red Hare, you want to go back through the way that you came. So take a right here, don't wait for the gates to open. You want to go through this sewer system, straight through everybody. You want to go to the gates as fast as you can. Now I'm not too sure if you can actually get through the gates, but I did come pretty close. This somehow closed with the actual marker on the screen before I got to him, as you'll find out here. So now that Lu Bu's come, all these enemies are all over the place. You don't need to worry about these at all. You need to go straight through here, and you need to take out two unit commanders with the clouds around them. It'll become very obvious as soon as I get here. You see the gates closed, and an ambush appears. Into attack. Alright, yeah, sure. So you'll see there, that unit commander, that's your target. You want to take him out. Pretty easy, to be honest. You just need to get behind him with a quick hit, and then you should be able to take him out with the alternate musou. There we go. I'm thinking at this point that the gate should open, but there is actually another unit commander around. You just can't see him on here. He hasn't appeared on the map, which is a pain. Did waste some time. There he is. So same tactic again. This time I'm going to use the rage, because I am very close to the timer. I'm taking him out, and you will see that that door will now open. And with this door, you go straight past these enemies, and you will get to another unit commander. Once you take out this unit commander, Zhang Liao will appear after a little blurb between Dong Zhua and the other characters. So again, give yourself your little booster, get behind him, use an alternate musou to bring him in and get through that health. There we go. A couple more hits now and he will be down. Once we take out this unit commander, the doors will open. There we go, doors have opened. And you want to wait in this area for a little bit. I've got 33 seconds. 33 seconds to take him out. Zhang Liao will appear through that door. After this little scene that's come through here where Dong Zhua is telling Zhang Liao to get these two. There we go, doors open. Not interested in that guy. Straight for Zhang Liao, and we're going to give him an alternate musou. No, sorry, a normal musou. And we're going to trigger the rage, try and weaken him like hell with the rage. Fortunately I got nice with that slash attack there, that just took a nice chunk of his health out. And here we go, here we go. And look at the time, you see that? 1 second late. This is why I think the cutscenes are not included, because after I take him out, which is now, watch what appears. There you go, discover treasure. Finish rest of the game off. And that's how you do Diaochan's low level. So hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.